Hello and welcome to the Saintly Sounder, your source for all things FIFA. Today is another segment of Hype Train. Today we're going to be talking about the BPL players to avoid. This is of course the series where I talk about what players get a lot more love than they deserve. Today I start with a player I've probably faced over 200 times, it's no joke. Remy. I give him a 7 out of 10. Yes, he has amazing straight line speed. If you can keep him going in a straight line, he's very fast, very similar to Emanike in that aspect. Inside the box, I give him a fair rating, a little bit above average in his shooting department, largely due to his finishing and shot power. Outside the box, he's not really a threat, although he has enough shot power to maybe get a lucky one every once in a while. So I give him a 6.5 there. Skill runs is what really hurts him. He's just not good enough of a dribbler to do a lot of cuts in a row. Out of all the games I've ever played against him, only one player was able to make him even have a slight cameo as a decent dribbler. I give him the low of 5 out of 10 there. His heading is decent. He's got good jumping, although for that jumping stat, guys like Cavani, who are very similar in height and stats, are a much better aerial threat than him. His creation for others isn't that bad. I'd say it's average for a striker, but overall, way overrated. You can do a lot better in the BPL with guys like Welbeck and Sturridge. Both are much better options in that department. Now, I know this next one's going to be controversial, but Diego Costa is the most overrated, overhyped BPL striker you can find. And that's partly due to his price tag, which is higher than almost everyone. I think only Aguero is higher. His breakaways, he doesn't have good agility, although if he does get going in a straight line and your opponent just falls asleep at the wheel, he can stay away, especially with that good strength. I give him an 8.2 out of 10. Inside the box, his shot power and finishing are very good on his right foot, although his weak foot can let him down, which is why I give him an 8.3 out of 10, although this is based on going against him as he failed to score in 7 games when I actually gave him a run out. Outside the box, he scored one long shot against me in all the times I faced him, but overall his shot power means he might be able to get lucky for you if you pop a shot. His skill running is really what lets him down again, just like Remy. He's far too big and clunky for his own good. He doesn't have the agility to weave in and out of people, and he's really a one cut and then Adam kind of person. His heading is decent. He's a big boy, but he doesn't have a lot of jumping, which can lead to him losing quite a few aerial challenges that he should be winning. Overall, his chance creation is a touch above average. He had 2 dime through balls at my club, but although I wouldn't expect him to consistently be able to deliver in that department. Overall, I feel Diego Costa is the kind of guy that's going to disappear for long stretches. He may have a game or two where he's going to nick you a hat trick because your opponent's just not good at being physical, but overall, for that kind of price in that league, you're going to want to expect a lot more out of your striker, and guys like Welbeck, Balotelli, Sturridge all do a much better job of delivering consistent performances than you'll find out of Diego Costa. And lastly, I'm going to talk about the goalkeepers Courtois and second informed De Gea. And while I have no doubt that they can be really good, if you're going to give me 100 to 300,000 to invest in a team, I'm not spending a bunch of it on the goalkeeper. That's because a lot of goalkeepers, no matter what, are going to have stupid moments. They're going to cost you games. And if you just have a decent goalkeeper that you can trust, that's all you really need. And to that extent, Howard, Begovic, Yoris, and not informed De Gea have all had very good success for me. They make a lot of excellent saves. They're very consistent. And ultimately, if you have them in your squad, it's not a huge step down from the big money, high coin costing players like Courtois and De Gea. Alright, so if you found this all interesting or helpful, like and subscribe. I'm on Twitch at the Saintly Sounder and on Twitter at the Red Death 329. I'm going to have a big investment tip either Wednesday or Thursday. It depends how far along I get done investing with them. It's going to be an somewhat obvious tip for those of you who are veterans of FIFA Ultimate Team, but for some of you newer people, it might be really, really helpful and an easy way to get rich over the next 2 months. And lastly, if you've had a lot of success with guys like Diego Costa or Remy, that's good. I've played a lot of games against these guys, and I'm a fairly high-level player, and I know that these guys are a lot easier to defend than some of the other options that I've come against, which is why I thought I'd share with you guys, especially those of you with lower coin counts. Until next time, see you on the pitch.